All right, so starting unit 3, all right, we're going to start talking about the structure of the atom, all right, what makes up everything that's anything in the universe, every physical object. It really started way before this, but basically the idea is, if you take a substance and you break it down over and over again, cut it in half till you get the smallest thing possible, what would it look like? What would you have? And that's kind of what scientists, even for honestly thousands of years, been kind of wondering. So in about 1803, Dalton proposed his atomic theory. What made up everything? How does this all work? He made kind of 5 postulates, 5 ideas to describe matter. He said it's all made up of tiny particles. Basically the atom. There's tiny particles. Atoms of a given type are the same. So if you have an iron atom and another iron atom, they're always the same. All iron atoms are the same. If you have carbon atoms, they're all the same. Hydrogen, once again, they're all the same. For any given element, the atoms are the same. Same size, same mass, same properties. It said that they can't be created, destroyed, or split. Right? You can't just create matter, you can't destroy it, you can't break up atoms. Fourth, they combine, and 4 and 5 are kind of basically the same thing. Basically that they can have chemical reactions, they can combine in specific ratios. So if you take 2 hydrogens and an oxygen, you can form H2O, which is water. And they'll do that in whole number ratios, specific set ratios. NaCl, 1 sodium, 1 chlorine atom to form salt. As you can see, 2 and 3 are marked. We kind of know today those aren't exactly true. There's a thing called isotopes. We'll talk more about that later, but basically atoms of the same type can have different masses. They can have different numbers of neutrons. We call that occurrence an isotope. They still are very similar as far as their properties, but their masses are slightly different. They are slightly different from each other. And then we also know nuclear power exists today, that we can split the atom. Produces a lot of energy, can split the atom. So 5 postulates, everything's tiny, of a given type, they're the same for the most part. You can't create or destroy them, you can't split them. They combine in set ratios.